Hello from the sunny south of France and welcome to my latest video. As you can see, I'm not actually at home at the moment, but it's sunny and it is the south of France. This video is about the start of my trip from home back to England in August. It was. I stopped off at Touffide to see my friend Steve, and then I went to Chaumont, which is the same campsite that I went to on the way south earlier on in the year. Anyway, enjoy the video. Thank you. Off again. Heading to Steve Hill's first and then back to England. The car's put away, the house is put away. It's 7:20 in the morning and 20 degrees. Looks like it's going to be another scorcher of a day. I'm going to be spending half of it on the road. I do find it very difficult to settle, really, because I love coming here, and then after a little while my feet start itching and I want to explore some more, and I am, and I'm wondering when I return what the grapes will be, whether they'll all be harvested, whether the leaves will be turning. I don't know. I won't film a lot here because you've already seen it. I'm clipping, I think, the edge of the fire devastated area. It's on my left. I think maybe, oh no, there's going to be some bits, I suppose, that jump the road. I don't know whether, well, I don't know how far it stretched this way. First time I've been this way since before the fire. I won't video very much, as I say, because you've seen lots of it already. But it is a very, very big area. Snapshot of morning life in a village in the south. What's the time now? It's just gone 8 o'clock. To Revel. There's already leaves coming off the trees. I think I probably get taken by surprise every year. It's only the middle of August, and yet some trees are dropping leaves. See there, some of them are turning brown already. In the middle of this roundabout is a statue to Wicke, who was the man responsible for the Canal du Midi. Later on I will go past his chateau. The sign says there's a festival of beer and an evening of moules frites, and I often look at those and think, oh, that might be something interesting. But it's never never at a convenient time. So that one is this evening. But I've got to be at Steve's this evening. I took the camper for its control technique, and it passed on everything except for the headlamp adjustment, or rather the dipped beam adjustment. I don't know what could possibly have changed there, because I haven't touched it in 2 years. But it might just be because the headlamps hadn't been wound down. There's a button, or a couple of buttons, that send the headlamps up or down, and I wonder if I just left them too high or too low. Anyway, I'm going to go this afternoon with Steve to his local CT station and see if we can get it passed. Now, this is Revel. It's a lovely Bastide on a grid pattern, which is off to the right, with a big market, and I think it's also got a truffle market in the season. Anyway, it's a nice place. I think the sunflowers are all right now, but I've not seen a single one lifted its face to the sun. I think they're all just drying out now, ready to be harvested. It's quite a short season, isn't it? With the trees turning brown already, the sunflowers drooping, wilting. It's all over quite quickly. I've been skirting round Toulouse, which is famous for all its red brick buildings. I've kind of left that behind now, closer towards Montauban now. But there's a nice red brick church. Strangely, this trip, I've been on the road 4 hours, I've seen 3 2CVs and a Mahari. And there's that one, like the doors, summer doors. And yeah, sometimes I see none at all. Obviously more come out when it's warm, so the summer's always a bit more, you're more likely to see them, but it's been a surprising number so far. I think only one of them as well was parked, all the other ones were actually being driven. I'm nearly where I'm going to be stopping for the night at Steve's place. Only another 10 minutes away or so. And then I must have some lunch. It's a little after 8:30 on Monday morning. I just had a few days with Steve, and now I'm heading north. I've got 3 days, and I don't yet know whether I'm going to stop for one day or whether I'm just going to have 3 easy days. I think a lot will depend on the weather, which it's warm, it's 22 degrees at this time in the morning, but it doesn't look like the sun's going to come through much. I'm amazed, I think I might have said this before, at how many trees are already turning brown. On all the tops of the hills, which are presumably the most dry, got less water, at least water, but yeah, lots and lots of trees turning brown. And it's only halfway through August. this material they use in the Dordogne is different, so the colours are changing. Said that, I've stopped at this campsite on the right before now. This is the Dordogne, might be, not sure, it's not labelled. Labelled the right way. There's no sign anyway. Through the middle of the next town, but I think I'm not going to this time. I'm going left and then round the sort of bypass area. Very pretty to the left with a watermill. I'm possibly not filming as much on this trip because I'm using a route I've used before, so I've seen it. So it's a different feeling when you're going along a route that you don't know well, but I do know and have well, seen it all before. I have been down that road straight ahead, and I could do, but it's all cafes and things. People, pedestrians wandering around, so I'll go around the outside. Busy, but I suppose touristy places like this in the holiday season are going to be busy. Yeah, I much prefer travelling outside the summer holidays. Perhaps that's something to remember for next year. Either stay put or make sure I'm in England in the summer holidays. It's difficult when you see these colours to realise it's still only mid-August. I don't know what time these normally tone, but this must be at least a month ahead of when it should be, and all I can think is it is the drought and the heat, and the plants are under a great deal of stress. I do remember 2003 was a fantastic autumn in terms of colour, because the trees had been suffering so much from the heat and the drought then, and it looks like this is going to be far more common than we'd like. This is a place called La Dora, and I think it's a pretty entrance. I'm not sure. It looks like it should be, but the route's suddenly taken me off on a limb to go round or over the railway. See in a moment. Anyway, it says it's a little city of character. Train in the station. Campsite. It's a bit early to stop, it's only 20 to 2. I'm trying to make it as far as the Loire. Now, I'm beginning to recognise it. Second exit up here, okay. Even the leaves are coming down like autumn. I don't know where this is, I forgot to look, but I've just crossed the Creuse River and I'm on, I can't even tell what the road is, but as ever with these places, deserted. It's 2:30, it is Monday, but it's absolutely deserted. Big place, as you can see. I just passed the concrete post that says I'm now in the Chaumont-sur-Loire, but no sign of another of the advertising hoarding type sign. I'm on the D975, which is not a back road, so I thought there'd be something, but maybe not. I'm at the point when I need to make a decision whether to carry on this route or take a little detour off to cross the Loire, where I know there's a nice campsite at Chaumont. I don't know whether to stop there or try and discover another one. It's always the problem, if you know somewhere, you know you can go somewhere because you know what the campsite's like, but you never know whether it's the best one in the area or whether there's another one 5 miles away that's much better. Short of spending my entire time just leapfrogging from one campsite to another, it's a moot point. Anyway, it's 3:10, it's 29 degrees, quite humid. I don't think I've seen the sun all day, but it's not cold. To cross, I think, the Cher, and this is called Chaumont, and fairly typically there's a castle, there's the river, we need to go up the hill, so I think that's taking me to the left and then up the hill. beach. It's as busy as the seaside. I assume the water must be fairly mild then. No, not this one. I turned one early. Detour around that glass, and there you are, you can see the beach on the other side. This is the one I'm supposed to take. You can see how the stone is this lovely tufa that's soft when they cut it, and then it dries in the air and ends up rock hard, but very resistant to weathering. That's why the shapes they're able to cut are so crisp. Which is on the right. Oh, nope, there it is, dead ahead. Just another French town with a castle. There's so many of them. I don't quite know what this is ahead. It might be a vintage trike. It is. An internal combustion engine and a wobbly wheel. That's where I'm headed for, municipal campsite, and hope that it's not full. It is peak season, but on the other hand it's Monday. It is a municipal site, so often they're not as busy because they're not as posh. It's only 2-star, this one. Yes, they have space, so I'm booked in for 2 nights. I'll do some cycling or something tomorrow. 2 nights at €26, which is not bad. Oh, it doesn't look that crowded. It's nice. And the barrier is a number plate recognition, so you don't have to remember a number, it remembers you. Switch off while I find somewhere to stop. So here I am, back at Chaumont. Found a space. Found a German camper, very similar model to mine. Yeah, 2 nights. €26 is not bad. So now going to have a nice cool beer. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Next week is my 2-day stay or 2-night stay at Chaumont, so tune in next week for that. Bye bye.